Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. This creative girl. Basically this is going to be, I don't know how, I'm gonna try to make it quick as possible. Basically this is a Dollar Tree garden home. I was at the dollar store today. I was trying to find some way to cut corners to start, but I am going to do like a carnivore plant garden block, but I won't be doing it outdoors. I'll be doing it inside because the plants I'm getting are baby plants and they're not big enough to be outside yet. So I'm going to keep them indoors until they mature a little bit more, and then I'll put them outside in a greenhouse that I'm not building that from scratch. I'm just going to buy like one of those greenhouses that you see online, like either Amazon or eBay, one of them. So let's get right into it. Some of the stuff that I'm going to show you may be old, but I just wanted to show you this is what I already had. And I ended up rebuying it because I couldn't find it before. So one of the items is these gloves are not new. I just found these garden gloves, but this is the print. But these are they didn't have these prints in the Dollar Tree I'm at, because I used to have 2 Dollar Tree stores. The one Dollar Tree store, they closed it down because they didn't want to fix the roof. I said, either they're being lazy or they just didn't want to do it. I didn't understand why they couldn't fix the roof. So that Dollar Tree could be been closed for like a whole year now. And now I gotta go to the one near the mall. In order for me to get up there, I gotta get on the bus. So anyway, those gloves are not new. They're old. I already had them. I ordered some more shears. These are like to prune your plants, but I have 2 of the same, I guess, in case one breaks, but I have 2 purple ones. These are old, but I already had them, so I'm going to be adding them to my garden collection, which also I will show y'all once I have my plants. They're being packed now, and then they'll send me an email. I'm getting it from online. Now, I don't know if anybody heard of this. I'll let y'all know where I got my plants from once I get them in the mail, and I'll do an unboxing. Right now, I'm trying to get my setup done for my plants. I have an idea, and then I have my old computer, not computer, but printer. I'm gonna just call it a printer stand. It's like a 2-shelf stand. I used to put my printer on it, but now since I have this bigger bed, the loft bed, my printer has a desk under it, so I just put my printer next to my laptop. So I'm using that as a seed starting thing. So like on the top is going to be where I'll start growing my seeds to germinate, and then the bottom will be like where my garden supplies will be. Like I said, I'll give you a quick tour once I have all that set up, but right now I'm just ordering the stuff right now. I got some stuff from Temu that's got a little bit of gardening. Like I said, I will do a Temu haul once that order comes too, so look out for that. So anyway, I just found some old seeds. This is spinach, and it says it's from New Zealand. So, and then this is heirloom seeds. This is romaine, cinnamon red seed. So I have plenty of seeds to grow. Another one from heirloom seeds is this is a cabbage. So I'm not gonna go through all of them, but I found, like I said, this is a lettuce and a cabbage. So they repeat it, but they're all from heirloom. I've been had these seeds, so I have plenty of seeds to do a lot of growing now. I got one that has lettuce and 2 lettuce. One is a red oak leaf lettuce, and one is like a Pritz prize head lettuce. These are just in a white packet. They don't have a picture on it. And then this is a kale dwarf Siberian. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this is. And then this is another kale primary. I don't know if the camera's gonna focus. because I'm using my phone, so I'm not using like a regular recorder. And this is a green leaf. So these are all my seeds that I just found. And this is mustard green, and this is from the company Heirloom Seeds. So that's another heirloom. And I got, this is beet from Heirloom Seeds. These are beets. I'm not really a beet person. It came with the set. So if I ever decide to grow it, maybe I'll just make something with it. So these are, I had these already. They're like fake grass, but they're like pieces of fake grass. I was going to use these to put on top of my, like I said, the shelf that I have. Or like, I keep calling it a shelf, but it's a stand, sorry. But it's a stand where I'm going to be doing my seed start thing. This is where I'm going to put these, because I'm trying to make everything greenery since I'm doing the plants. I'm planting indoors right now until all my plants grow. And hopefully my cactus plant that I tried to copy, like I tried to propagate it, I hope that grows back to the copy that I originally had. So everything is a trial and error. A lot of my plants don't always grow big. They'll grow up to a certain point, then they die. But like I said, it's a trial and error. You gotta learn from your mistakes. So I just noticed cactuses, they're from the desert. They don't like a lot of water. You can water them, but you don't like pour water in their pot. You can mist them a little bit, maybe here and there, like maybe every 2 weeks, but they don't require a lot of water. They like the heat. So I just got them under a grow light right now, and I got my seed starting tray that I recently got from Dollar Tree, and I'm growing different herbs in there, like thyme, I think oregano, and I can't think of the other season right now. But I'm growing that in there, and they had germinated really fast. I'm starting to see some leaves, tiny little leaves to sprout. So I'm loving it. So I made this like 2 years ago. It has the plants and cactus. I might use these to put my seeds in and maybe something else, but the tray is kind of dirty. I will clean it out, and then I'm going to use this as a display to put my garden and stuff, whether I put my seeds in here and something else. So we'll see. So like I said, everything in this haul may not be all garden and stuff. Some of it may, some of it not. So this is duct tape from, I just needed duct tape. This is blue. This was the last duct tape. The whole box was empty, and I was literally found this behind an empty box in my local Dollar Tree store, so I was happy to pick it up. I said, I don't care if it's blue, green, orange, yellow. I just needed duct tape because I need to seal something. So I said, I'm glad that I was able to pick this up. So these are from Free Gels, Cough Drops, Sue Sore Throat, Temporary Release Course, and it's Mental Honey Lemon, cough suppressant, 30 drops. So I just opened this because, I don't know, I'm prone to getting sick real easy. I don't know why, but I'm not liking it. But anyway, I bought this because I needed this. It's a mail-in bubble mailers. It comes with 2 pieces. They're from Jot. The bag is ripping because the bags are like really flimsy from Dollar Tree, so they're not. So this is a tablecloth. It's green. You see, you're gonna see a lot of stuff green because I'm doing like a green theme for the plant. This is gonna go over my old dresser because this is where I'm gonna be growing my carnivore plants. So I will tell you the name of the carnivore plants once I get them in the mail. I want it to be a surprise, so I don't want to tell you right now what carnivore plants I got. I bought some more labels because I'm going to start labeling stuff. I already had some, but I couldn't find them, so I picked up some more. They got like 15 pieces in it. And these are from McCormick. They're measuring spoons. These are for the plants. And you're going to say, well, I'm wondering why. Well, I bought a fertilizer because I'm not going to feed them because they're babies. You can't feed them bugs because they're kind of small right now. So until they mature, I'm going to just fertilize them with something called Maxi. When I get the actual fertilizer, because I got it off of eBay. Amazon was charging $23. I said that's a bit too much. A seller was charging it for about $9, and it's like, it's still a lot in the bag because you only need to add like a small teaspoon or so of that into some water in a bottle, whether you use a gallon or whatever, and then you just still need to use distilled water. And actually I picked up 2 gallons of distilled water when I was at Walmart because those plants cannot take tap water. That will kill them. If you do rainwater, you gotta measure the temperature of the water because you don't want the pH in it to harm them. And just like you want it, or you could do reverse osmosis water, but that's very expensive. Actually, it's a machine that cleans out the water. So, but I don't have that, so I'll do it the old way and just buy the distilled water. So I picked 2 of these up. They're from American Seed, seed starter and greenhouse. So these are, I mean, if you want to start doing some gardening, Dollar Tree is a great way to save because, like I said, that greenhouse actually works. I'm growing my seasonings in there now, and I just bought some more seasonings today, so I have a plenty to grow. I was gonna grow a cactus plant, but I already have one that I propagated. Hopefully I could get that one. I did propagate 2 of the same cactus plant. One died, but one is still kind of not dead yet. Hopefully I can still keep it that way. So next up, I bought, this is actually a hanging plant, but you know what I'm going to do with this? I'm going to cut off the string because I don't need it. I'm not using it as a hanging plant. And I'm going to take these nails off and take all these out because I'm using this as a, the plants are going to go in here because like I said, I'm doing a bog garden. And it doesn't have holes, but if you see here, there is holes right here. So I'm going to get my cordless screwdriver and I'm going to drill the holes in here. I might drill a hole in the middle too here, an extra one, just to have 4 so that there's enough drainage, because you need to have holes in your bucket. If you don't, you might have to drill it. Because the carnivore plants, if you do a bog garden, you need to have holes in that plant or else the water can't. You can water them regular, but I heard it's better to just have them sitting in water, like in a container like this, and that's how the plants will absorb the water like that way. So this is actually a planter tray, but I'm using this, so I don't know if you can see. So the water is gonna go all in here, and then the plants are gonna sit in here. I did order some carnivore plant mixture because you need to use sphagnum moss, and you need to use like I can't think of that other thing, but you got it. That's what you have to use for their soil. You can't use regular plant soil because that has too much minerals and that will leach out and that will kill them. So, but I think it's perlite, and the other one is river rock sand, if I'm correct. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. If you not, don't go by what I say. You can look it up, but I think it's river rock sand. I know it's perlite, and the other one is sphagnum moss. So I heard these gloves aren't the best gloves to get, but like I said, these are the only one my Dollar Tree had, and of course they're green. I might still use the other gloves and save these in case in case those gloves ever get messed up, I have a backup. So this is this spray bottle. I bought this because this is what I'm going to be putting their fertilizer in. So I'm going to put this with distilled water, and then you mix the fertilizer. You put like a certain spoonful into the mixed with the distilled water. You shake it up, and then I'm just going to mist them a little bit. Now I'm going to wait until March because that's when spring's supposed to start, and that's when I will feed them. They said you can't feed them every month. So maybe what I'll do is I'll mark down the day that I fertilize them, and then in April, that same day is when I'll fertilize them again. So I'll fertilize them once a month and see how the process is and how they do. So the seeds, I'm still happy. They're 4 for $1. They're not $1.25, but everything else is $1.25. So I bought some thyme. I bought more oregano. I love oregano, that's why I bought more. I got another thyme, and I got sage. And I bought a metal thermometer. I'm gonna put this in my setup. But this I thought was cute, this one. It says butterfly kisses and rose petal wishes. And I like the cute butterflies on it. So I thought this was really cute. And then I bought these. They had these at my Dollar Tree. These are just going to be decorations that I'm going to put around their garden bog. I'm not going to put it inside because, like I said, some of this stuff you don't want to have it near the plants because if it leaches into any of the water or the soil, it could kill it. So this is just for decoration for where I'm going to be setting up my plants at. Like I said, once I give you a tour, not a tour, but like a quick look at what everything looks like, you'll see this sitting up there. And I had thought this was cute. It's a gnome, it's blue, and it has the butterflies. They got a yellow one, and I think that one has butterflies on it too. So this is part of my garden decoration setup.
Let us see what news the ninja.
Okay, one got chipped, that's okay. So these are frogs. I got 2 frogs. They're both the same. One has a chipped mouth, but that's okay. I'm still gonna use it. So that's it for my Dollar Tree. The other thing I bought for my plant is not for the carnivore plant. It's for my cactus plant, which is just fertilizer, because that can use fertilizer because you don't feed them. That's how you feed them. You feed them with this fertilizer alone. I'm going to get that to my cactus maybe next month because, like I said, everything is going to be in March because, so I guess the same day I fertilize my carnivore plants, I'm going to fertilize the cactus plant. I am going to mist it because I have down the days to mist any of the plants that I'm germinating. But the carnivore plants, because they're gonna be in the bog, like water, sitting in water, they won't need to get water as much as the other plants. All I gotta do is keep checking to see. Now I am gonna enclose them in something because they need to stay humid. Those plants like the heat. I think the only plant that doesn't like the heat, a lot of heat, is the cobra lily. Now that's an expensive plant because if you want to buy it like already mature, you're gonna run from, let's just say it's gonna run from 90 something and up. So I was thinking about getting one, but I was gonna grow it from scratch from the seeds, but I heard those plants take years to grow, so I just don't have the time. I want a plant that's already like partially grown, so won't be as hard to take care of. So anyway, I hope you like my Dollar Tree garden haul. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at STEPH, the number 4, Life, LIFE, number 6, again, STEPH, the number 4, Life, LIFE, number 6, and thanks for watching. Have a good night, and God bless. And look forward for the upcoming videos. Like I said, a tour, a Temu haul, and maybe something else, and maybe a plant unboxing. Bye for now, and have a wonderful week.